Oh.
I'm gonna go see if she needs anything.
Okay.
It's a girl. I just want to make sure she feels safe.
Okay. Do you want me to get out? Watch traffic?
Just watch.
Okay.
I'll just
watch the road.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi.
Can you come help me? I don't know what we did wrong. Can you come help me?
Did you call
It's something
for
with
help?
the engine. Yeah.
Did you call for help?
No, maybe you know what it is.
Hi, how's it going?
Oh, I don't know anything about cars.
You don't know anything about cars?
No,
Neither do I.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We've been messing with this thing all day and I
We
just
can
can't
get my
figure it out.
husband's.
Yeah, hey, this is a robbery, so give me everything you got. Give me your wallet right now.
That's all I got.
Everything good,
Let's
Bob?
just step out. Come over here.
all I
Yeah,
got.
we're all good. Go over there. Walk to the car.
Babe, everything okay?
Yeah, hey man, this is a robbery.
What's up? No,
Just
hey,
need to get your shit.
You want
Get to the
keys?
car. Walk
Keys
to the car.
truck?
Walk to the car.
All right. You want keys?
Nope, I want you to get in there and give me all your shit.
All right. Here, man.
Yep, just open it.
Call the police. Call the police.
Okay,
Let
got
them
it.
know our location.
Hey,
Let 'em
we're
know I'm
on
in
the
a
side
gray
of the
shirt.
road.
Stay back, babe. Stay
Siren's
back.
ready. We're at a stop to help a car and they just shot my husband.
Watch her. Watch her. Call the police. Get
I just
911.
did. I just did.
Give them that.
They're on their way.
Is he with you?
Yeah.
Index, index, index.
Welcome to First Person Defender, where regular people come face to face with unknown attackers and fight their way out.
In this training scenario, we put James and his wife into a truck. They just pulled over on the side of the road to help a stranded motorist. Now this one is a hooded box drill. So when we take the hood off, then the scenario starts. Chris, what'd you see?
Right. He let his wife go out there because it's a solo female. Not a big deal. He's watchful. He's watching what's going on. He did exactly what I thought. As soon as a male appeared, he interjected himself. So he did get up there. He realized he was getting robbed.
Yeah.
And then he's thinking, how do I get to my gun?
How do I get to my gun? So you can kind of see as you're watching them walk back, you see a little bit of movement because it carries strong side. We're seeing that. The bad guy told us that he saw it.
Yes.
So that's a little bit problematic, but then he did get to his gun.
Right, he told me, I talked to James. James says, you know what, I've watched these episodes before. I was thinking distractions. The problem is you have to create the distraction while you're moving to your gun, because he was moving to his gun long before he got to the truck. He really needs to think about when's my opportunity, because if our bad guy was smart, he'd have pulled the gun right then and there, and then James would have been really behind the curve.
I mean, think about what ifs. Maybe the door is concealment for him to make his draw. Now, he did draw, he did get hits on the bad guy, and that's why the bad guy went down. He was lucky because the bad guy returned fire and he didn't get hit.
Well, and if he hadn't done something, this scenario was going to play out to where they were going to get pushed around the side of the truck and executed and left on the side of the road. So he did the right thing. Even if he would have got clipped, it still would have been better than execution.
Let's give him some training.
All right, James, back at the scene of the crime. A couple of things. Man, all the way back to the car, I saw you going into your pocket, which was cool. You're going for your keys, but I saw you go like you're fiddling with that shirt. You're fiddling with that strong side carry. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, it's way back there. And this elbow
Yes, sir.
is a real tell sign, okay? Brad, you saw it, right? All the way back. All right, so Brad, being a good bad guy, tried to ignore it. So we get up here into the doorway. Brad's standing right there. He's your bad guy. He's got his hand on his gun, but he doesn't have it out, right? So we got an advantage there. So what happened was, and I watched this, you came in here, and this is, you were moving to the gun, but this is where you drew and you came out with the gun and you did this right here. You just did some semblance of metal on meat, which is great. We don't need to be at full presentation. We don't need to be looking through the sights at this point. You said it, right?
Yes, sir.
So we could have done, you said you wanted distraction. Well, how about this? All right. Even if Brad came around to the side, I got my wallet, man, through the window, through here, but now I'm into the car. I got that gun out. I don't know what you could see even from that spot. So Brad, you come around here and tell me what you're looking at. As I come in here, you kind of follow me around. I'm like, okay, it's cool, man. I'm gonna get my wallet. So I get my gun in my hand, throw the door open, and shoot him. But you can't really tell exactly what I'm doing, right, Brad? Yep. As the bad guy. So Brad, you're gonna go back to your position. which was right about there, because this whole thing happened right at the trailing edge of the door. This is not cover. It's not going to necessarily stop bullets. It will deflect bullets. It will give you concealment for your movements. Concealment for your movements. So think about that, okay? All right, so now you.
Yep.
You're gonna be standing here, you're facing the door just like you were before. Remember, you were fiddling with the keys, you had keys, your elbows
Let me
kept
get my
going up.
wallet. Let me get my
You're
wallet.
doing all that stuff. You can drop the keys, whatever.
the
You're gonna lean in there, lean across. He's doing his thing.
Should have went one-handed.
You could do whatever you want, but whatever's fastest. Under a controlled circumstance like that, where you're pulling the gun out, yeah. Okay, but yeah, there's nothing says you can't hold on to that door and run it under the arm.
Yes, sir.
All right, I want you to do it again. I just want you to control the door, get your gun out, and make your hit.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
go ahead and put it away real quick.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're in there, you're leaning in. Do your thing. You don't have to face your chest towards him. You can face your chest toward, yeah, there you go. And all of a sudden your shoulders and your elbows don't look bad. That was great. All right, so gun down. Listen, we're gonna do this scenario again. Everything always changes just a little bit though.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you ready for it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The Ruger RXM is a mid-sized 9mm pistol. Mid-sized is great because it could be a concealed carry gun, or it could be your home defense rig. It's optics ready, so if you'd like to add a red dot and use it that way, it's a good option for you. It's customizable, so you can swap out the frame to make it bigger or smaller. It works with mags you may already have, G-pattern mags. You can customize the trigger and other things as well. We've tested it, it's very reliable. It's the Ruger RXM. When it comes to self-defense, you want every advantage you can get. A light and a laser on your handgun will give you that advantage. Crimson Trace are one of the pioneers in that field. They actually invented instinctive activation, which means you grip the gun and the light or the laser just turns on. This is true target-focused shooting and helps you identify the target. It will give you an advantage in low light or no light situations. Go check them out, Crimson Trace. There's a reason people love the HK VP9, and now they have the A1 version, upgraded trigger and frame. But what about concealed carry? Now they have the HK VP9 A1K, a little bit smaller package to make it more friendly for carrying. 4-inch barrel and a shorter frame makes that work, but it's still a very shootable size and compact package. So check it out, the HK VP9 A1K.
Range Ready offers expert-led handgun courses in a controlled environment. Our hands-on approach ensures you're prepared for any situation. Visit rangereadystudios.com and begin your handgun journey.
The HK CC9 is the smallest HK they've ever made, which makes it great for concealed carry. Holds 12 or 10 rounds in the magazine, so it still has enough ammo to get the job done. One of the big features on the CC9 is a great trigger, and that's going to help you shoot a smaller gun. Of course, extensively torture tested by HK because that's kind of their bread and butter. The CC9 from HK, a great option for concealed carry.
This training segment is brought to you by Range Ready, preparing you to win the day, one shot at a time.
In a defensive situation, we're not always afforded the opportunity to come to full arm extension and get two hands on the gun. And like I always say, anything less than two-handed eye-level shooting is a compromise. Well, if the target is generous and it's close, that's fine. But if I get my gun out and I'm thinking about shooting this guy and I'm waiting for my opportunity, all I'm gonna do is turn, point, shoot. You can practice something like this because I'm thinking about metal on meat. As that gun comes up and it presents, I see where the gun's pointed, I make my shot. If I don't like it there, I'll put it there. Until I can create distance and get two hands on the gun, this is fine. There's nothing wrong with going, oh, geez. I don't want to feed the gun to the target because I don't want the bad guy to grab it or deflect it. So some semblance of metal on meat, and practice it because you might need it.
First Person Defender is brought to you by Ruger, CCW Safe, HK, T4E, and Range Ready. These force-on-force scenarios use T4E training guns that fire non-lethal projectiles.
And the hood is coming off.
Hey, you should go help, I think.
What's going on? They broke
He's
down?
broke down, yeah. But hey, you should go help, but we gotta be somewhere else.
There's always a twist, so this time James is going up to the car.
I think that's what really happened.
What's going on?
Man, I have no idea. It's shut down.
What?
It's shut down, and I have no idea what's going on. Like,
Oh, he sees the other guy walking.
We knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah. He's going, where's that guy going?
it's a robbery, man.
Hey, what are you doing?
Whoa, buddy.
What you got?
Hey, babe.
Hey, you can take the trunk. Just let me and my wife walk away, okay?
All right, we'll do that if you be a good boy and get in there.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I got cash. I got thousands of dollars. We just went to the bank. Let me get
All
my
right,
cash for you.
perfect. Let me see it. Nothing stupid.
He's trying distractions. I don't know that you
Boy, that's
can
tricky
distract
too.
KJ.
Now you got two bad guys, kind of eyes on you. How is he gonna get his gun?
Cash, keys, and I want y'all out of the vehicle. All right.
Ooh, whoa, that was
slick. That was
Call the
slick.
police! Call the police!
wow. I didn't
Never saw it.
never saw it.
Never saw it. That was stealthy.
He got in behind the door, divided attention. One bad guy's talking to the other bad guy. He's confused because there's a woman in there.
He stayed on his feet. He's giving commands. He's keeping an eye on the bad guy that's down.
Index, index, index.
James, nice job. Tell me one thing you learned.
The importance of an efficient draw and not telegraphing that you need to go to firearm.
Yep. You got to pick your moment. Chris, what do you think?
Yeah, telegraphing those movements is a big deal. He obviously did not. I was really excited to see him be so successful. But I did brief your wife before the scenario. I said, listen, you can be a good wife and help him create distraction because there's going to be two guys here. And apparently it worked out.
Yeah, the bad guy on her side said he was distracted with her. We talked to the bad guy that you shot. He said he didn't even see your gun until you were shooting.
Excellent.
It was awesome. So, hey, that's why we train, right?
Yes, sir.